elevated your coaching game and all that.
Right.
But what is it about volleyball, the sport in itself, the essence of
Oh
itself
yeah,
that
yeah. Good question.
draws you to it?
Yeah, like you think about basketball, when somebody dunks a ball, that's like the pinnacle of the game. So that's the big showstop moment. I mean, later in the years, it's transitioned to 3-point shot, but
Yeah,
dunking
yeah,
still has that really cool appeal. Well, in volleyball, when someone attacks the ball, like spiking as it's known,
yeah.
that's kind of the same effect. It is a great feeling, and it's mad cool when you see someone get up super high. Like basketball players are athletic. Volleyball players have one of the highest verticals out of all the sports,
Yeah,
and they're jumping super high, and they're killing this ball. And you see the level of athleticism and how like the intricacies of the game. I was like, yo, that's something I can see myself getting behind,
yeah.
and I love that aspect of it. And then my brother
Strategically,
coming up too
yeah.
helps.
Strategically, how is it different from basketball? Like in terms of, basketball's play calling, and volleyball has play calling too. But how strategically is it the same or different than
I
basketball?
think basketball is a little bit more strategic because basketball you have the element of like there's a lot more physicality. You have 5-on-5, full court, and there's so much things involved with basketball
Yeah,
that is like I think strategically there's a lot more you can do with 5-on-5 on the floor where everyone is potentially involved in a particular play.
yeah,
But one big thing that's different about basketball and volleyball in basketball, someone can take over a game. Like so, you can give the ball to somebody and they can go to work.
yeah.
In volleyball, that is not the case because three people need
Have
to
to touch the ball.
have to
Yeah,
touch the ball. I
yeah,
mean, if one person touches the ball only, that ball is going to go back over and it's an easy ball for the other team.
yeah,
You need to get that ball to a center who can deliver a good offense
yeah,
and then be able to put the ball in a good position to score. So it is such a team. It's a little bit more of a team sport than basketball in that regard.
yeah.
But I mean, I love both. I still play basketball. It's just
No, it's in the blood. It's in the blood.
yeah.
But like for the when you're talking about strategically moving the ball around the court, right? Because for I would consider myself, like, if I'm ranking myself, I'm a white belt in volleyball. I used to play a lot in elementary school, but when you're moving that ball around the around that, so the first touch of that ball, is it more strategically to get it to the area of the court you want the attack to happen from?
No, the first contact is you want to get it to the center. You
Okay.
want to get it to your quarterback. And the quarterback has the ability to deliver the ball to a great location every single time to set your team up to score.
Yeah.
And in volleyball, you have 4 hitters. So depending on what hitter, depending on what route they're running, and this is where it gets tactical. The
Yeah.
different routes hitters can run, the different type of speed of the ball that's going to be delivered to the attackers, and then the type of shots the attackers make. That's where tactical comes in.
Yeah. And do you guys pick on certain players? Like when you're facing a team and okay, this person's weak, they can't dig that ball out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. When we have our scouting report and we do our film and stuff like that, like match preparation, they have a scouting report prior to the games and they know exactly who the weaker passers are. Who, like, if you serve to them, they're not going to get the ball to where they want it to go. We
Yeah.
know who the weaker blockers are. We know who we want the ball to stay away from.
Yeah.
So yeah, all that comes into the scouting report.
Now, is it generally the tallest guy you want to keep it away from?
No, not necessarily. Like
Yeah.
at our level, I mean, all the guys are across like 6'4" to 6'7".
Yeah.
6'4" to 6'9". It's not the taller guy. It's who can convert. The guy
Yeah.
that's converting the most on the other side, like who's attacking the ball at the highest clip, highest hitting percentage. Those are the guys you want to keep the ball away from.
Yeah. And is it physically intimidating when you get, like, if say you have, I mean, I know all of them are tall. Like you're talking about a 6 foot average, six
Yeah,
two average. Do you notice some of your players still getting intimidated by just size and height?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, we lost in a quarterfinal match this year to the number one team in Canada, and they were huge. It,
yeah,
it was the first time our guys played against a team that big, and not that I actually they'll argue they weren't intimidated, but they definitely were
yeah.
at moments.
Even if their skill level was higher, like it's that Space Jam effect. You know what I mean? Where you
Yeah,
just you see a, you're like, oh, fucking the monsters. Oh shit.
yeah,
And
exactly.
and it just for even